Welcome back to WTOL 11 Good Day.
And we all had them, and many of them turned into beloved friends. Our toys, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But those of years ago may seem to be much better and maybe last a little bit longer.
Yeah, like this one. Get spinning around.
Yep, it's coming here.
Spinning around.
Yeah.
Spinning around. Lisa and Roundhouse Randy Ramsey have a building full of toys just like this, and they are willing to show it off this weekend at the Greater Toledo Train and Toy Show. It's coming up on Sunday. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning.
Well, thank you for having us.
You brought the toy shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're the big show with all the big stuff. and I can't deny it or anything like that, but it is. It's the biggest toy and train show in this part of the country, and it's the most well-attended one-day toy and train show in Toledo and the whole state. And in one day we have thousands, but we always add something new every year. This year we have our Toledo Toy Time Tunnel that you can walk through and see all the toys of the past.
Oh, cool.
It's just a little entrance there. But we also have from Tennessee, we have a 3D layout. It's been built, 3D printing.
3D printing.
Yeah.
Everything's 3D.
But it is.
It's all done by computer.
Now.
They have tunnels and mountains and the trains. Everything's been generated by computer.
Wow.
So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, going from, maybe some older toys to the newer technology.
Trying to bridge the two.
Yeah,
Right.
And the AC Gilbert, it's their first time doing a convention at our show. They'll be there, and we actually have the founder's grandson from New Haven, Connecticut, from the AC Gilbert Erector Set community, and they still have the original factory, which is still standing, and they still use it for banquets and stuff. I thought Toledo had the oldest operating factory, which was Jeep, but this one is still standing, and they're having a national convention there this summer, so we'll be part of that also. But we're glad to have them with us. And but yeah, they can't believe that. You get on the internet and you see the stuff about our show. Aisles are always packed. There's just so much going on, and we're so blessed. But we work hard at this, my wife and I and family, and we're a real community toy and train show. And Owens is just a beautiful place to have us there.
They've been very good to us.
I have to tell the people out there, thank you for all the years we've been in Toledo, and we have one of the best events in Toledo. And I'll even give you the old toot.
Gotta have it.
And I'll give you the wave again. Here's
Gotta
the lantern.
have it.
And get ready for the trains. This will be no train wreck, I promise you. So,
Where do you even find these things?
He actually built this.
yes, I actually built that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Railroad parts and stuff, but it doesn't say Norfolk Southern or anything else on it. So.
No, it doesn't.
But,
This is unique.
It is, because at the show, a lot of the parents come in, and as their kids come to the show every year, they stand the kids by it and they take pictures of it and see how much taller they are, because they remember when they're real little, when they're taller than the base, and now they're up in front of the lights and stuff.
How about that?
Another thing is, though, is you have Hot Wheels there. I'm sure there's somebody who has, a box of those in the attic.
The show is about half trains, all kinds of trains you can think of, tons of exhibits. We also have the Mishlug. They come in with their Lego trains and their Lego buildings. They have a big Lego layout. And then, of course, we have the 3D people there this year. We also have Toledo Technologies, who's doing really well with the robots. And we do have robots. Now, this is the type of robots we had back in my day.
Look at that.
And I'm sorry, but this is going to show you how old I am. And if people... Do people remember that stuff?
That is still very cool, though.
It is. That was
Very
lost
cool.
in space back in the 60s. And but no, they have robots that they have going up and down the aisles.
The robots are much more sophisticated. We actually have the Midwest R2-D2 Builder Club coming, and they are bringing their droids. They have R2-D2, and one year they brought 3CPO, and I don't know the names of them all, but
the fans do.
Yeah, the fans do, and they'll be roaming around, and they'll be costume characters. It's so much fun.
Yeah, so this is something for everybody of all ages, whether you have little ones or big little ones.
Yes,
and it's the first day of spring, and people are just dying to get out. And they come to the show, and I mean, we bring them into the show. We have 6 people at the entrance taking care of things, but we bring everybody inside where it's nice before the show even starts, because early birds come in at before 9, and we have layouts for them to look at and stuff. I mean, there's entertainment right from the get-go.
Right.
And
you're not out there shivering, waiting for the doors to open.
Yeah. And Owens is very good about everything. They love us out there, because we're bringing in all kinds of people. It's an international show, I'm not lying to you. We get people from all over. Our exhibitors, like I said, they come from Chicago, they come from Pennsylvania, Indiana, we have
California.
Georgia, California. They come from all over the country to this show.
So how many people come?
We usually average, I don't mean to boast or brag, but we work very hard at what we do, but at least in one day, we usually get about 5,000 plus kids.
In one day.
One day.
But it's not congested. Things move along really well.
Because there's a lot to see and do.
You don't have to worry about about not seeing everything or being nudged out. I mean, there's plenty of room. It's a big, big facility.
You know, we're looking at all of these older toys, you know, Erector and all these older trucks, things like that. You know, what is, maybe though, do you know what your oldest toy is that you have?
The oldest toy that we have there, boy, I would say it would be some of the Erector sets from turn of the century.
Would you think it would be the early Lionel O-Gauge?
Yeah, some of
That
the old
was
early
like
Lionel
the
pre-war,
Titanic,
pre-war,
early
yeah.
1900s.
Wow.
And it still runs.
Yeah. Next year we
very
want to have the only operating pre-war display from the 1920s. We're
And
gonna
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a train truck that we bring in all the neat stuff on. So, and we actually drive it into the facility and have stuff on it. So, but it's just a neat thing. It's what's so magical. And everybody says, I remember before they always said, "Your show is magical. Why do you say that?" Dick Barry used to get me on that. And I got him one time at the show, and he was great. And he asked me that question. I said, "Dick, here we are." I said, "Pan around and look at the show. This is one of the biggest events in Toledo. We have thousands of people, but this is the event that you have the grandparents, and then you have the children of those grandparents, and then the children of those parents, all three generations. And the magic is that the kids aren't walking around with a smartphone going, 'Yeah, Mom, yeah, Grandpa, or yeah, Dad.'"
Whatever.
They're entwined, and they're looking at this stuff because you can't see the stuff in the stores anymore.
Right.
And we have the original Tiki store display layout, the old flyer, American flyer layout. We have all the old Erector set factory displays and stuff, and they'll all be operating, and it's stuff that you will not see anywhere else in the country. I am not lying to you about that. That's what
Make
makes the show
plans.
so magical.
Well, a lot of collectors have really rare and valuable and stuff that never sees the light of day, and it's really hard to convince them that you need to share this with the
Yeah.
public.
Exactly.
How are kids going to know?
Exactly.
You know? So we've coaxed a lot of those folks to bring their things to our event.
Very good.
It's very
So
fun.
They've
That's
got
the
the
magic.
skills for that, right? Tell us
Yeah.
again, what time do things get started on Sunday?
The time is Sunday. Early birds come in between 9 and 11, and then from 11 to 3 is the general public.
Okay.
And it's you might want to get there early because I know we're going to be busy.
Be an early bird. All right,
Early
very
bird
good.
gets the worm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for
Oh,
joining
thank you
us.
for having
It's
me.
always a pleasure.
Love
We
Channel 11.
appreciate it.